Episode 46 is here, and you picked a good one to listen to. Today's episode is going to be very interesting because it's only 15 minutes, quick hitting minutes, and let's start off with a bang. The British kids are back. The British kids are back in my comments, and they're saying these things that they think they're being intimidating, but they're not. I'm single handedly going to defeat every 12-year-old British kid in prep school or whatever school you call it, secondary. I don't know what they call it over there. It's not important. But all you kids that think you're hard and think you're tough because you happen to listen to rap music or what they call drill music, you're not scary. You live on the internet. You're not a road man. You're not a whatever slang term you guys have for a gangster. You're not this. You're not that. You're a kid on an internet app that isn't real life. TikTok is not real life, okay? It doesn't matter. And besides, the joke that I said about American rap music and British rap music being different, in what world did I say I'm a tough guy and I could be a gangster? When did I say that? When did I say, "Oh yeah, oh all you kids," except for right now, but this is after the fact. When did I say in the joke that everyone in England was soft? When did I say that? I don't remember ever saying that ever. I'm looking around asking people in the comments what they're saying. You wouldn't say that if you went to Brighton, you wouldn't walk up to a gang of blokes and you wouldn't say that. Say what? Say American rap music and British rap music is different? I wouldn't say that. You're crazy. The only thing that they say to me that is confusing to me because I've seen it 8,000 times is the kids that are like, you wouldn't last one day in British schools. You wouldn't, I just spit on the camera. That's disgusting. You wouldn't last one day in Liverpool. You wouldn't last one day in Stoke-on-Trent. You wouldn't last one day in Norwich. What are you talking about? You wouldn't last a day in London. You ever been to North London, South London, East London, West London? They're saying all these places in London. Is the entire so everywhere in London is no good. Everywhere in London is no good, folks. The 12-year-olds from England have just informed me London no good, no good. If you want to have fun, you go to Bristol, and then that's near Wales. So then you get into Cardiff and you have more fun. So apparently London's off limits. You can't go there. You have to go out to East Anglia. You have to go to Norfolk County or Suffolk County. You have to hang out in Norwich, Kingsland, or whatever it is over there. I don't know what it's called. You have to hang out way over there in the countryside because nowhere's safe in England, apparently. Nowhere's safe in England. Oh. You guys are insane. You guys are literally insane people. You're kids, okay? I get it. And you keep trying to stick up for this thing called like drill music. I'm a Manchester girl, don't hate me. That type of music. That's what you're defending. And I'm sure there's a lot of rappers in England that are actual gangsters. And I'm sure there's actual gangsters in England, just like there's actual gangsters in the States. But guess what? The actual gangsters aren't on an internet app for kids. They're not doing the Charlie D'Amelio dances, okay? The gangsters are not on TikTok, kids. So the 12-year-old grime drill rap fans, the ones that wear the t-shirts covering their face like this, but then they have names like Callum. You can't be a gangster and be named Callum. It's just impossible. You can't do it. You guys aren't tough. You guys aren't terrifying. I will single-handedly defeat all of you like it's the American Revolution, and I'm George Washington with my hand neatly placed into my shirt crossing the Delaware River. I will have my two best friends or my best mates. They will be in front with oars, knocking ice blocks out of the way, and I shall cross the Delaware and defeat everyone. You're not scary. You guys act so tough on this internet app. Oh, ho, 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 ho. But then when someone in English legislature is like, we should let some Iranian immigrants in, you guys are like, oh, no, no, no Iranian immigrants. No, 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 no. But me, an idiot from a country town in the States on the internet, British rap music is different than American rap music. I will kill this man. Get put in a spliff, they keep saying. Get put in a spliff, which means they're going to kill me. We're going to chef you up if you come here. They're going to kill me, they say. Chef me up. Put me in a spliff. In the States, if you put someone in a spliff, it means put them in some sort of smoking. I'm not a weed guy. I'm not a weed guy. Never been a weed guy. but I know you smoke spliffs. And if you put someone in a spliff in the States, that will make 0 cents. So you're making 0 cents when you say these things to me. This American bloke on the end of this yank has no idea what he's talking about. Hey, guess what? I'm going to let a bunch of immigrants into your country. Oh, no, don't do that. You guys aren't tough. You're on an internet app. Grow up. Go read a book. You wouldn't last one day. That's their thing. You guys wear suits to school. Suits. Full-fledged suits. 3-piece. Crested jacket. Suits to school. How is that terrifying? The British people are normally very polite. And I like all of England. I just don't like the 12-year-old fake gangster kids on TikTok. That's my group. Everyone else in England, and like the video that I have, it did well. The majority of the people that like it are from England. It's you idiots that are commenting. I hope to God you find this. I had a kid ask me, just curious as to what your podcast is about. Listen to it then. If you're curious, if you're that curious, listen to it then. Listen to it and see what it's about. Okay? Because today's episode's about this. I made it my point today to never say the word corona. There will be 0 coronavirus talk in this episode. 0. No coronavirus talk in this episode. You have my word. These kids, these British kids, they're making me go mad. I have some great TikTok ideas because I need to get back on the app. No one's doing anything in the country right now. I want to start streaming MLB The Show, the baseball game. I want to start streaming it on PlayStation where I play all 162 games because there is no baseball season. So that would be the baseball season for whatever team I choose to do. I'll put it on Reddit, on that team subreddit, say, hey, I'm streaming all 162 games for your team. Watch if you want, don't if you don't. TikTok ideas I have. David Dobrik's smile. I understand he did something when he was a kid to try to make his teeth straight or something, but I've never seen a picture of this guy with his mouth closed. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a David Dobrik smile tutorial or something like that. Also, some other ideas I have are a 90s sitcom scene, because in 90s sitcoms, I was just watching some Family Matters episode during quarantine, and they had one where Steve, or I forgot the daughter's name, but the daughter was getting aggressively pursued by a guy, and she didn't want to do anything, but he kept pressing for it. You know what I'm talking about? And she was like, no, I said no, and it means no. And Steve's like, yeah, leave the lady alone. And the crowd's like, woo! Like that stupid clap that they do. She's just like, leave and never come back. Woo! That's what it was. 90s sitcom stuff. I need to find some 90s sitcom background noise to put into the videos. And then maybe I have one where the nerd gets a kiss and the crowd's like, ooh, like that. Oh my God, I love a good 90s sitcom thing. 90s sitcom's the best. Television's dead now, so it doesn't really matter. I will never get to help out on a 90s style sitcom. But another idea I have is called COVID karaoke. It's another James Corden idea. You can have it if you want, James. I really don't care. COVID karaoke. It's where you sing in a house, and then you send the video to other celebrities, and then they sing, and see how that goes over in the public eye in all of your mansions, as us, the little guy, the regular person, are struggling to get by. But the government says, here's one check for $1,200, or in some cases $500, or in some cases, like college kids, 0. Here you go. Enjoy. This will definitely make up for the lack of work. It is an act of God. Praise God I did not get the job with the New York Mets. The Mets have just came out with a press release today that said they are firing all employees till May 1st. Imagine me being stuck in Queens, rent through the wazoo, and not have an income because there's no games, and now getting not any sort of help because they fired me. So Wilpon, come on, brother. That would have been my job if I had gotten the job. My job was going to be to basically just like answer to what the Wilpons wanted to do per game day. Just like make sure they had a good time. That's it. Like making sure the fancy people that were going to the games, make sure they had a good time. All like the VIP things and stuff like that, that I would be with them. It's probably an act of God I didn't get it. It's probably a good thing I didn't get it. COVID karaoke, James. You can sing Imagine. Sing that song by John Lennon, that Imagine song. I think that will really rally the people of this country. If you sing in your ivory towers, if you sing Imagine by John Lennon, I think that would be a great idea for all of you to do. So you can have that. Other things that are going on in Quarantineville. I am getting into baseball card collecting again. I have nothing to do. Baseball cards, football cards. I picked up a pack of English Premier League cards, but I didn't get a single card from my favorite club. So I was kind of upset by that. I might just have to buy a singular card of whatever team, of my team. I might just do that. Football cards. I bought a pack of football cards. Didn't get. I wanted Saquon Barkley because I lived in Allentown and he was from there, and I used to drive by his high school every day, so that would be cool. Didn't get it. Wanted a Miami Dolphin card, didn't get it. So it's whatever. I'm getting into baseball card things, and now I'm watching all these people on YouTube literally open packs of baseball cards and see what they got. And it's kind of Bush League because the one guy that I like, Phil's Pulls, is his channel. Phil's Pulls, it's great. He's a former big leaguer, so he knows what he's talking about whenever he says, like, this guy did this guy's good with this. And so he's fun to watch. But then I think to myself, how crazy is it I'm watching a grown person open cards, but I also kind of want to do that as well. It's like the little kids that watch the LOL dolls or the ball things that they open up or any sort of Hatchimals. I don't know what you guys play with, Tamagotchis. I don't know what kids play with these days, but they watch them play with that. It's like watching that Monopoly, the kid who has the monopoly on the toy market. I don't know his name. He's a little boy, and he makes millions of dollars or has millions of views on YouTube by simply playing with toys. You know what my toy was when I was a kid? I had water, I had dirt, and I had plastic green army men, and I would shove them in the mud like they were going through boot camp, and that was my toy. What did my toy become in the wintertime? Water, food coloring, and a Gatorade bottle, a squeezable Gatorade bottle. You go out to the snow and you write your name in the snow or draw whatever in the snow for hours on end. That was my wintertime toy. My summertime toy was water, dirt, and plastic green army men. Those were my toys. And now kids are getting fake brands as toys. Oh, look, I got the cornflakes box. I got a mini shopping cart or buggy, depending on where you're at in the country. I got this, I got that. Take it back to the old school, kids. I had a PlayStation 1 with Crash Bandicoot, Barbie, horse racing as my sister's game. She always made me be the purple horse. She got to be the pink horse. And I was the purple horse. I guess it's fine. What other game? Crash Bandicoot and I think I had NHL something, or maybe it was Madden 01, Madden 2000, something like that. It's not important. MLB 98, something stupid. Those are my games. And now kids have all these crazy games they're playing online with each other. I didn't have internet growing up, kids. You guys need to get with the times. Do something. This quarantine is perfect for the country because it's taken us back a step. Not necessarily financially, that's not great. Economy, not looking great. Okay, we might have botched the containment of the coronavirus. I get it. That's the only time I'm saying that doesn't count. That didn't count as CV. That didn't count as CV talk. That did not count. I'm getting into card collecting, just like I did when I was a little kid. You need to get into something. Get into something. It's Quarantineville. We're wasting away again. Get into something, okay? Find a passion, find a hobby, look up things on the internet, and do it. Get into woodworking. I was chopping down trees the other day. I'm getting back into tennis. I played yesterday. My shoulder blew off. I can barely lift my arm. I had a great serve. I won county in middle school. I won a county tournament in middle school. I think I won a couple leagues in the summer league tournaments when I was younger, but that doesn't really count. Conference champion in high school. Conference champ in high school. I won a conference championship in high school. It happened. District championship, I got knocked out in the final. That's what happens. Never played in the state tournament. Oh, what could have been. All right. Hey, I don't know if this will send all the way because I'm running out of space in my plan for the month, but thank you very much. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Franco's World _ on TikTok at Franco's World, and baseballlegendapparel.com, baseballlegendapparel.com, baseballlegendapparel.com. Use promo code Frank with a K at checkout for 10% off your final purchase. They have everything under the sun. Go check it out. Tell them Uncle Frank sent you. Thank you very much for listening. Stay safe, stay inside, find a hobby, get occupied. I will defeat all British 12-year-olds that think they're tough. I'll see you when I see you. Have a good day.